Good morning. Hopefully I fixed the microphone. I did found some issues. That's why I had to speak out so loud yesterday. Anyway, good morning to everyone. Right now, maybe the microphone is going to be a little bit loud. I don't know. But I do hope that it's working much better than yesterday. Just having my usual coffee. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I totally forgot. I can have only 2 connections. Okay, one is the dollar index. And one is between pound and gold. But as we can see, there's nothing really happening on pound. Really nothing. We're almost like at no man's land. 1 hour shows nothing. Absolutely nothing. I do believe that the biggest chance on gold is to go for this buy side. But that doesn't mean anything. Most likely we're gonna have a ranging session. Hey Sanjay. Hi there. Thank you for dropping into the stream. Good to see you there. How you doing? How you doing? Drop a like if you can, please. I always ask everyone because as you can see I'm a very small streamer here. But anyway, I hope you have a great day or night or evening or morning. As you can see, I'm trying to figure out what's happening on gold and also on the pound. But so far, as you can see, we are stuck in no man's land. I can see nothing on any of these time frames. Nothing serious. This is the pound. 1 hour, it's like basically doing nothing here. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah, you said you're good. I'm doing great. I'm having my coffee. I'm starting to scale into this morning session. And yeah. Are you trading as well, by the way? I always ask everyone or anyone who drops by. Are you a trader, or if you are you a beginner, pro, you know, whatever? Tell me something. I do feel alone this morning, must tell you, because trading is boring. Okay, dollar index is getting stronger just a little bit, not too much. Almost like a relative equal high here. This area. Not sure what to make of that. And there's a fair value gap sort of thing here. Oh! Damn. My camera. Almost forgot. Oh no. Because yesterday I dropped I was cleaning my monitor. And so my camera went crazy yesterday. You're a trader. Emmanuel, guys, you guys deserve an applause. You guys definitely deserve it. Oh my god, my camera is... fucking weird. Yeah, you're a trader beginner. All right, beginner here, looking for great sales today. Well, Emmanuel, all I can tell you is I'm looking for anything that the market gives us. So far, we are at no man's land, both on the pound, both on gold. And by the way, account-wise, I know that the stream-wise we are down a little bit. Drop a like, Emmanuel, please. So stream-wise, we are down almost 4% this month, but overall 50% up. I am on a losing streak in the beginning of this month, but no problem. St. James just telling you, don't worry, we made it to 10% last month and 16% before that. So very cool. But these are logged on the stream. So off stream wise, the account which I'm doing, this is a challenge. I managed to get the account back to above capital, which is a 50k challenge account. Let me show you. No, that's not it. There you go. Now you can see that the capital is back to above 50k. This account was down to $48,000, but I managed to rescalp some. It was terrible. I don't even want to go through the trades. I managed to recoup some of the losses. Actually, I'm going to go to custom period, and let's just I did a small scalp here, but that was just a test for the trade manager EA, so don't worry about that. But so far we are up. I'm very happy because this account was down to 48k. All right, let's turn my face back on. All right, so let's get back to business. This is the dollar index. It's heading higher. I think it's gonna take out this relative equal highs there. There, hopefully. This is the gold. I do believe that this buy side here at 1967 should be taken out, but so far, well, I don't see any major movement into any of these directions. You're also using a challenge account. Good. Well, this is, I have a personal account as well, by the way, Sanjay. I do have, but I don't want to share my account details, and I do some other stuff there, other kind of trades. Most likely, I mean, thank God I'm pulling out some money from the market, so that's cool. But I'm only willing to share this challenge account. So this is not even a funded account. It's not in funded, it's in phase 1. But the target is still a little bit, so I have to work on it. We still have to go a few thousand there, but I'm only willing to share this one on stream, on public, on YouTube. But it still does the job, you know. I already grow up 3%. Whoa, congrats, man. That's very good. That's very good. You know, that's very good. Dude, I went down almost like 4% in like 2 days or 3 days. I was over trading. And now I'm just happy I am above capital, like almost like 1% up. So I'm very, very happy because I was really having a frustration. Okay, so gold and pound, these are the main pairs which I trade on. Actually, I'm gonna drop pound maybe. I don't know. Depends on how I will do with the schedule of my trading. But so far, this is the 1 hour. I'm just switching between pound and gold. Hard to concentrate on both of these. But we have buy side. This is gold again. Buy side and sell side. As you can see, we're pretty much at nowhere. If I go down from the 1 hour, nothing really happening here. It took out yesterday's high. No, it didn't. Sorry. So yesterday this was New York. No, it was Asia. Asia high. because this time scale is based on New York local time. So so no liquidity sweep there. We can go down to this 1954 level. Overall, my bias is bullish on gold, by the way, so I'm not saying I'm only gonna take longs, but it can decide that it wants to drop down real heavy, take out sell side. If it does, I'm just gonna drop down to a lower time frame and maybe do a small scalp. This here is a New York AM session, this, and we already took out New York PM session and Asia low, so we could expect maybe a turnaround to get this buy side. And what's happening? This is the pound. I just went over to pound 15 minute. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't, that, yeah, that's the significant sell side there, but nothing I could, you know, see here. There's just nothing here. Nothing. This could be an order block. EU, I'm not really trade on EU. I did, but we can check it out. EU is dropping lower. It might gonna take out yesterday's low. We have a significant level there. I know I drew it. Yeah. What's this? Yeah, that's previous week's low, I guess. I think. Not sure. Yeah, it is. Previous week low. 35. Well, it can do it. But definitely looks like Euro wants to take out yesterday's low. So we're heading for some sell side on the Euro. The dollar index is getting stronger, and if it's getting stronger on this level, almost like an equal high here, then that is definitely going to help anyone who is short on Euro. Could be interesting though. Euro already took out what's this? Already took out also New York PM session and Asia session, so I don't know. I don't know where the draw on liquidity is on Euro. I mean, I don't even know what's going on the pound. Gold is going lower as well. So I'm focusing on gold and pound. And this is even too much for me sometimes. If someone wants to risk Euro short, I mean, you can do it. Let's look at the higher time frame. This is the 1 hour. Tapped into this fair value gap. It would be only logical to deliver to sell side. So yeah, let's look at some PD arrays. All right, on the 4 hour, I would say we are in a discount array. There was a swing low, broke structure, intermediate low. Well, yeah, it's pushing lower. Most likely we are in a discount on Euro. Yeah, I'm still having problems with the PD array matrix. Anyway, let's go back to pound. And by the way, if someone is day trading, I'm always rewatching some ICT videos and smart money concepts, stuff like that. I always have to remind myself that if I'm trading intraday on the 5 minute, 1 minute or 15 minute charts, then I don't really need the 4 hour and the daily chart. By the way, this is my pound long-term bias right there. We have a 1 hour, 4 hour, and let me just we have a 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily imbalance right up here above 25, 45 ish level. So that's my long-term target. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be staying. I mean, I'm gonna be just watching what it does. As you can see, no fair value gap. It's just, you know, closing all this. It's gonna range most likely, I think, in this session. No clear targets here. I'm not gonna push the button. So anyway, if someone is day trading, by the way, guys, if anyone is new here, can you please drop a like? Much appreciated. So, if someone is day trading, the concepts are saying that you don't really need the 4 hour and the daily if you're intraday or trading on low time frames. So I would say, guys, thank you so much for being here. Please drop a like. Let's, you know, push the stream. And check out my blog and Patreon site. Thank you very much. Every help is appreciated and every sponsorship is initiated. Okay, that was the commercial. So I do believe that we don't really need to look, and the concepts are saying on the 4 hour and on the daily as well. I mean, if you're trading on higher time frame, that's cool. But if we're trading on the 5 minute, then the 1 hour should give us the intraday possibilities of where price should go. And this is the 1 hour pound. As you can see, not much to see here. And the dollar index, I'm gonna switch to dollar index right now. This is also 1 hour dollar index. Could go and take out that, but otherwise still nothing extra to see here on the dollar index. A small bullish order block ish thing here, not too perfect. If it goes down here, but so far let's just assume that dollar index is gonna get stronger. That should be pushing down the pound, also the euro as well. So let's check the gold. As you can see, gold is definitely edging lower. It's tanking, almost like. Yeah, look at it. On the 5 minute, it looks like it's tanking. The question is, for how long? This is the midnight open. This line, New York time. Sell side here and here and here. Sell side, sell side. I don't see anything. So nothing here to see. It's pretty much ranging. This is the pound again. Let's go out to the 15 minute. Uh, 23. Yeah, we have the 24 level here. That's an important level. Let me just put this here. This is the 24. Oops. Sorry. Come on. All right. So this is psychological level, if I should say that. So let's just mark it. So we might be testing that level again. I always mark the round numbers. And so far that's it. So far that's it. Oh, there you go. This is the dollar index again. I'm just gonna put it here so I won't forget. You know, want to make sure. So this is the dollar index going higher. All right. So you guys don't get confused. This is the dollar index. That's why we are dropping down here on the pound. Let's go to gold. Gold 15-minute. Dropping lower. There is still some price range to be filled here. I'm not saying it's definitely gonna drop down here. And if it would give us like a long trade entry by taking out, it has already taken out the PM session in Asia, so maybe this would be enough for gold to spike up, but no entry, then I might consider to go long and take out that buy side. Otherwise, we're not doing anything. Marcus, hey there. Thank you for joining the stream. No, I do not trade the DEX. I do not trade it. I'm just watching it. It's kind of an indicator for me. It's kind of a barometer, or is that how you say it in English? Barometer? Barometer? Indicator. It's an indicator for me, basically, just to see how forex pairs or dollar is usually behaving on other instruments. I'm not trading DEX. I like to, by the way, but then I would have to go to, for example, Top Step, and which is great, but there's so many instruments to trade on. I don't really want to trade on more than 2 instruments. Even 1 is more than enough. But let's face it, on a MetaTrader broker, trading, for example, index futures, it's impossible. Now this is the S&P 500 at FTMO. Look at it. It's impossible to trade on this, especially in London session. It's not possible. Look at the spread. Look at you can't. You just can't. This is the dollar index an FTMO, and let me show you the ask line. Where is it? There's ask price. That's the ask. You see these 2 lines? And this is the hourly. Impossible to trade dollar index at FTMO. It's just not worth it. So I'm just using it as an indicator. I wish I could, but the MetaTrader brokers are just not the ones. So this is gold. Gold still has, as because this is a prop firm, they have a little bit wider than usual spread. If I would use my personal account, which I don't want to show you here, but on IC markets, for example, where I trade my personal account, there is near to 0 spread on gold. Of course, we have commission, but for example, on pound, this is the 15 minute. If I go down to 1 minute, we have like 0 point, almost 1 pip spread sometimes on pound. IC markets has like 0 or 0.1 maximum. On the euro, I constantly have 0 spread. No, Marcus, thank you very much for being here. And if you can drop a like, please, on the stream. Let's push it together, guys. let's push this stream together and drop a like, because that means a lot to me. I'm looking forward to trade with you guys as well. and I do really appreciate sticking out this with me, because trading is lonely and boring. We all know that, right? Trading is lonely and boring, and probably one of the hardest jobs in the world. But I still like it. Okay, so this is gold. No sign of anything. Let's go down to the 5-minute. Nothing. I'm not pushing any buttons here. Nothing, guys. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And if someone would like to support me and the stream, just visit my Patreon site. And you know, you can join to my private group, and I can share like real valuable monthly insights with you guys, a little bit peek inside my personal life, to my personal trading, some and many other stuff there. And also you can support me if you just want to download my MetaTrader management tools, or just use my PayPal link. Okay, that was the commercial, thank you. Trading is the hardest way to make easy money, definitely. Oh my god, I love that. Trading is the hardest way to make easy money. Dude, I have to write it down. Sincerely, I'm gonna write it down. I have to. I know I heard it, but I forgot it totally. I'm gonna... Trading is the hardest way to make easy money. There. I have, by the way, my notebook here. I have one notebook here for trading. Not sure if you guys can see it, but I have all kinds of smart money concept notes and everything. This is my learning book. I have my personal journal, which I'm writing as well. I have another book. I have basically 3 notes here with me, where I'm taking my daily notes on my trades, on my entries, on my sessions. And I do have my journal online for the stream for you guys, so I could stay transparent as I can be. What pairs do you trade in the London session? I trade, I was trading pound, euro, and gold, but it's too much. Let's face it, it's too much. Right now, I'm focusing on gold and pound in the London session. But most likely, I do have to decide to focus on 1 pair per session. I think I do have to focus on 1 pair per session. And again, if anyone is new here, thank you so much for joining the stream. I see we have 9 viewers, which for me is great, because I used to have like 1. No, I just started out a few weeks ago. And if you can drop a like, I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much. I'm a small streamer. I have my reasons to stream. If you guys want to hear it, I can tell all about it. But I don't want to bore you with it, although we have nothing else to do here. But I do appreciate the support, you guys, by just watching me. So yeah, I'm willing to narrow it down to 1 pair or 1 instrument, if I may say. And 1 instrument would mean, like, I like gold because it can move. If we catch it in the right direction, if it can move and give up some fast money. Oops, sorry. I have to take this phone call, sorry. Sorry. So story time. Story time. The story time comes right now, which means, yeah, where was I? By the way, as you can see, guys, there's nothing to do on gold, nothing to do on pound. This is a 5-minute fair value gap, which we are right in, near to the 24 level. I'm not pushing any button here. Nothing to do. So story time. The story time is this. I might going to make a video, YouTube video about this. And I'm trading since 4-5 years, but my first encounter with trading was in 2007. I'm 39 years old, by the way. I'm 39 years old. My first time I approached Forex was in 2007. And back then I was a complete idiot in terms of trading and, you know, whatsoever. And I thought there was this robot. I think it's still out there. There was this Forex robot. Maybe some of you guys heard about it. It's called Fab Turbo. Fab Turbo, right? There. So this robot, this Fab Turbo was the one. It started in 2007, but this is 3.0, and back then it was just Fab Turbo. So I bought this EA at the time for like $100 or whatever. I didn't even know how much was it. And I thought that I'm going to be a millionaire in 2 months. So I was so stupid. And then I lost quite a bit of money. That was 2007. So I thought that Forex is a bunch of crap and it's just scammy business, stuff like that. But I do like the idea that basically anyone can make money from their home as a retail trader. So then I went to do some other stuff for years. And but in the background, I always felt passionate about trading the markets, or, you know, just checking the markets. I bought some online courses. I didn't really trade as a main job. I was putting on some trades here and there, but basically I didn't really make any money or whatsoever. And then there was a life crisis in my life in about 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago, financially, where I just had to restart everything. I'm still in the restart phase, by the way, after 5 years. And then I realized I just there are some reasons. Maybe I will share it on a separate YouTube video. I couldn't go and take on a regular job. I needed something else as an entrepreneur, as a hustle that I can pick up on. So that's how I turned back to Forex and online trading. and not just forex, but you know, futures or anything which gives me the better market opportunity. And this was 5 years ago, and I had like I had money. I mean, I had 2 cars. I had some savings, and I lost it all. I sold my cars. I sold my 2 cars. I put my savings and everything. Not everything, because I still had some money to live on, but I put everything into trading, and in 2 years, 2.5 years, basically I lost it all, guys. I lost it because I just lost it. That's it. Well, it was from 2017. Oh my god! So that's basically more than 5 years. So from 2017 to 2020, I lost 2 cars. I lost my savings. Paid out a bunch of money for courses and fake gurus. And I realized, okay, I just need to do something else. I mean, not something else, but I need to rewind my brain. And so I started over. And prop firms back in 2000, I know there was prop firms in 2017. I didn't know about them. FTMO started at 2017 or 18, I think. I didn't know about FTMO back then. I knew about Audacity Capital, Audacity, maybe you guys know. That's the prop firm I knew, but they were offering $15,000, and I had to pay like a monthly £100 to trade with them with 1 to 10 leverage, and I could only only trade forex pairs, but that was not enough, so I needed bigger capital. Anyway, I got to the point in 2000, early 2000, 2020, yeah, where I wanted to take it much more seriously. So since I didn't really make money from trading, I did some side hustle jobs as an entrepreneur in my country to keep on living, but then slowly but steadily I started to obey the rules. I learned a lot from my mistakes. I did a lot of journaling and started to pull out a little bit of money from the markets. First only for some of my expenses, some bills, some stuff like that. But slowly I gained some profits. Not too much. So I wasn't a Lambo millionaire or something. And then since the end of 2021, I managed to separate, not too much, just a little bit of capital, a small amount of capital, which can provide me enough to live on from trading. There were some people in my country around me who started to approach me that I can trade with them in a Zoom meeting in the London or New York sessions, or just provide them with market insights or technical analysis. So they started to pay me, a few of them monthly or quarterly, just to help them out. So I thought that, okay, this could work out. So word on word, I ended up here on YouTube and started to take on challenges. I blew a few challenge accounts myself. I blew account at FTMO, my Forex funds, a few places. 100k, but then I went down to 50k. It was easier for me to manage in my head. So what do you expect in this session? I'm gonna tell you, pound. Let's start with gold. In this session, yeah, just a second. In this session, I'm not really expecting anything. I'm expecting gold to drop here, maybe take out sell side, and then take out buy side. Overall, I'm just gonna briefly go over. Overall, my bias is we're gonna take out 1985 on gold, but first it might gonna drop down. I would be scared to go long here on gold since we're so close to this yesterday low. All right, On pound, pound is at no man's land. This is the hourly pound. We are at no man's land. It's not worth to push it on pound. Look at this. There's nothing. Maybe if this fair value gap, that's a big maybe here, would give us a push to the upside and the structure break. That's a maybe, because we took out New York PM session and Asia low. So not a high probability setup, definitely. It's because, you know. So that's what I'm waiting for. So how did I discover ICT? I heard about his concepts. That last year was 2022. I heard about his concepts at last year, January. But before that, I already was taking some notes about smart money concepts. I didn't know before 2022 that smart money concepts was originated to his name. But I was learning about order blocks and fair value gaps and stuff like that from other creators or content creators on social media and overall. So then 2022 January, I ended up, or February, I ended up finding ICT. I started to follow his videos. Many stuff that I learned, I learned before. Of course, it's ironic because it was his concepts, of course. So when I went through his core content and mentorship, many things were familiar to me, but I went through it anyways. So that's how I heard about him. For me, smart money concepts proved that the market is rigged. Euro dollar is clearer than pound dollar. Let's check it out. Why not? This is the 5-minute euro and this is the hourly euro. For me, I'm not taking any kind of setup here. I mean, as long as we don't take out this low here. I'm just not comfortable. I don't know. This here is New York PM session low. This is AM session low, New York, and yesterday's low as well. I don't know if I should. We are only less than 10 pips away on euro from yesterday's low. So I'm really not comfortable here. Even if it, I don't know, if it would provide us with a valid entry. I'm not really trading the euro. We have a fair value gap here, which, I mean, this is the 5-minute. If we draw this fair value gap here, this is acting as resistance. And if we're using it as an inverse fair value gap, I think that's an inverse fair value gap, right? I think we already missed the move partially. Why? Because if the target is yesterday's low, if the target is, inversion. If the target is yesterday's low, then we tapped into this fair value gap secondary here. I would have gone short right there. And exactly that candle right there, that could have been a short entry. The target, yesterday's low. It can go up there, and it's giving you a good risk reward. I mean, if you want to jump in, you jump in somewhere here. Stop loss should be somewhere above this swing or around the swing. You have almost 12 pips, but 11 pips to go down. It's still good for a 1-to-1 risk reward, even a little higher. So if you want to jump in there, or even right now, you can still make it to the 1-to-1 risk reward. Since the dollar index could be heading higher, this is the dollar index. This is the 5-minute dollar index. It could retrace here and then push it higher. You know, could happen. So if you want to use it as an inversion FVG, and if you want to enter, for example, now, I'm not entering, then the TP should be 9 pips. You can also do like a 9 pip stop loss. You're still good with the range. You're still somewhat good with the 1-to-1 risk reward ratio by targeting yesterday's low. Should we do it? It's tempting, although it still has the 1-to-1 range. As long as I have a 1-to-1 range, for me, that's good. That's like valid. Guys, I didn't really wanted to trade the euro, but now I just starting to convince myself that maybe I should. Yeah. We're pretty close. Oh my god. What's that? So that's yesterday's low, that line over there. Now we're back to that. 10 pips down, 11. We can go with the same here and go with... Alright, how about this? We go short here. I'm convinced. I might be putting it right here a little bit above because it's still below 1%. I'm usually risking less than 1% per trade, but I'm journaling it as 1% if I take it on the stream. All right. So money wise, it's money-wise, it's less than 1% on this account. But since we're still up almost 1% by the capital, I don't mind it, even if I lose it. Yesterday, ICT said something interesting about the people like myself who are live streaming the trades, and that's a big truth. In what he said. He said that you have the urge from the inside that you have to push the button. You have to perform like it's a circus or something because viewers expecting some action. And let's face it, it's true. It's true. It's true from the viewer's side. It's true from everybody's side. The viewers expect action. They want to see how trading is made, even if it's a loss or whatever. Or they just want to see the traders suffer. They want to see the suffering. They want to see the sweating. They want to see the joy. They want to see the failure. But they want action. So if I'm just sitting here and watching the chart and doing nothing, then let's face it, this is going to be... I know trading is boring, but that's going to be the most boring trade amongst all of it. So yeah, if you're streaming your trades, that puts an extra pressure on yourself. And I think that's the reason why I'm in a losing streak this month. Because all these trades, these are overtrading what I did here. Last month too, on May. Look at this. This is when I started on YouTube. I was streaming to my private group earlier. Well, I streamed earlier on YouTube as well, but on a daily basis, both of the sessions, look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 stop losses in a row because I wanted to perform. I had the pressure on my shoulder on the stream that, oh, I have to take a trade. I have to show these people that... and I think partially I made a mistake here by entering this trade because... a part of me wanted to enter this euro dollar. By the way, I did not take this trade on my personal account. I only took it on this challenge account. Uh, part of me wanted to enter this trade to perform some action. But that's not a good thing. I think so. Too early without confirmation. Well, you know, we do have an extra fair value gap. It means what you mean on a confirmation, you know. Let's see. We have this inversion fair value gap. Look at this. I'm gonna get taken out. We do have this inversion fair value gap. We have this secondary fair value gap right here. We have a structure break or a confirmation to the downside. We closed below this inversion fair value gap. I mean, what we could be having some. I mean, we could need some more confirmation, but I still don't know which kind of confirmations. I mean, beside this, that's what I. For me, it was okay-ish. Okay, so pound repriced this imbalance here. Let's check the dollar index. Dollar index pushed lower, repriced these levels. Yeah, repricing the 15-minute chart. Okay. So it's now or never, basically. We are trading inside this 15-minute fair value gap. Closed above. Would be a great idea to push it for dollar index to go higher. This is the 15-minute. Pound repriced this. And yeah, we only have the euro here. So we're waiting. So we're inside this inversion gap. We made a fair value gap to the downside. Sell side is down here. Maybe I'm trying to justify it, and maybe you're right. Sell side is here. I'm just gonna put this here. There. We have sell side. We have this FVG. We have a small structure break right there. Call that a structure break to the downside. That's, I mean, as long as I had my 1-to-1 risk reward, it's fine. I know many people aim for 1-to-10. 1-to-20 or something like that, which is great. I'm fine with 1-to-1, 1-to-2. But yeah, as far as the dollar index wants to push this, I think the euro trade should be safe. Let's hope for the dollar index that it's going to continue higher. Just business as usual, you know. Let's check the gold. Gold is going lower. Took out this sell side here. Almost took out yesterday's low. Yeah. Pound 1 minute, nothing. This is pound 5 minute, nothing there. Now it's going. Let me check it. Yeah, sorta. It's going. Should take out yesterday. Basically, we're 10 pips away from yesterday's low. So The optimal trade entry for this could have been inside this fair value gap, so I entered on the touch. ICT says so sometimes. You can see the willing to go lower. Yeah. So ICT sometimes says that he's not, because he's a professional, we all know that, he's not waiting for price to go in the midpoint or there. If he sees a liquidity run, he's entering as soon as it taps into fair value gap. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ellen. I think he said it sometimes before that if he sees a liquidity run and he sees a fair value gap, he's a magician. But correct me, is it true? I think he said so. He said if he sees a liquidity run, he's just waiting for an F-in fair value gap, and as soon as it taps into that F-in fair value gap, then he's just into that BI. I don't want to say bad language word here. It is true. That's what he said. I clearly remember that. I'm going to say bad language word, so cover your ears, everyone, and put the children away, all right? Everybody's ready? So put the children away, cover your ears. So what he says, as soon as that motherfucker taps into that fair value gap, I'm in that bitch. That's what he says. I clearly remember. I'm in that bitch as soon as it taps into that motherfucking fair value gap or something like that. I'm in that bitch. So he's not waiting to go long, to go over like 2 or 3 pips or something. He's in. That's what he said. I know, I was laughing. Anyway, this is a 1-to-1. This is a 1-to-1. And actually, if it goes to TP, then I should thank Ellen for telling me to watch this trade. I mean, to watch this pair this morning. If it goes to, if it's gonna be a loser, a stop loss trade, we're gonna hate Ellen and we're gonna banish him forever. Put the fib into the most recent swing. My fib to the most recent swing. On the 5-minute, you say? All right. Well, look at that. 50% equilibrium. It's like magic, right? Almost like magic. Magic is happening. Put it to break even, all right? It's magical. Now this is smart money concepts, guys. Even if I'm gonna lose this at break even, this is smart money concepts. I think we can all agree. Even if I exit at break even from this trade, this is why I do it sometimes. I mean, that is why I like smart money. Because the game is rigged. The cards are decked. Rules are broken. All right. Gold. Gold is what's this level on gold? I have no idea. Oh yeah, okay. So gold also looking to take out yesterday's low. No fair value gap here. No significant liquidity run here. And let's look at pound. Also heading lower, but no fair value gap here as well. So only position which is so far clear is the euro. Oh, Alan called out basically this trade. He was the one who put our attention to euro dollar. So yeah. Ellen, if this goes to stop loss, I don't want to see you again. No, I'm stupid. Don't worry, I'm just a crazy guy here. So I'm just a crazy stupid guy. 50% then? Okay, since this is just a challenge account, I can give you 50%. I can give you 50% of this trade, yeah. No, but anyway, whatever trade I take on stream, I decided that I'm going to log it. Cool, man, cool. Verification, oh, that's great, that's great. So I decided whatever trade I take on stream, I'm logging it. Even if I take it on a personal account, challenge account, or whatsoever. Or even if I just call out a trade officially, for example, on TradingView, if I just paper trade it on TradingView, I'm going to log it because that's a trade taken on stream. So these are stream trades, which you can see. But this is going to be only a one-to-one trade, so a full TP1 if we reach that. We're not too far, only like 4 or 5 pips away. So by the way, I rarely put it to break even before it reaches a one-to-one risk reward. So I'm not used to put it to break even at this point, because it might want. Yesterday, for example, the same happened with the pound dollar short. Yeah, crazy, right? Crazy. That 50% and look at the FVG level right there. I mean, there's a fair value gap. There's the 50% level. We have sell side down here. So it's really something that proves itself in terms of the concepts. It's beautiful to see, by the way. So back to it again, because I might have to make a decision here. I never really take this to break even until I'm not reaching a one-to-one risk reward. Since this is a one-to-one trade overall, I should never even take it to break even. I have to wait for this trade to just, you know, reach original TP. So yesterday, the same issue happened with the pound dollar short. Just luck. It's just luck. ICT always said it's pure luck. So yesterday, the pound short, if I would have taken it to break even, I would have been exited at break even. But since I left the stop loss at the original place, it wiggled up, but then finally it came down. So yesterday was a good example at the end of the London session. I'm not used to take stop to break even on a one-to-one trade. So I know I put it here, but I'm gonna be watching this closely. I might just going to, I don't know. This trade is basically not my trade. It's Alan's trade. So maybe he should decide. Alan, what do you say? Should I put back my stop loss to original one-to-one ratio, or should I just leave it here at break even? You should decide this, Alan. I give you the decision. Whatever you just say, I'm gonna do it. It's hard to know when you should move the stop loss, right? It's hard. My original and base strategy dictates that if I'm taking a one-to-one risk-reward trade, I'm never moving the stop loss to break even. I never move the stop to break even. I'm just waiting for it to reach. So decision has been made. Decision has been made. Since this is only going to be, yeah. Okay. Decision has been made with the commission and everything. I'm leaving as it is. This is my original strategy with the one-to-one. I might regret it. I might regret it. Just put it above that breaker is enough. Yeah. I just put it above that breaker is enough for me. Really? Let's check the 1 minute because I didn't really check it. This is the 1 minute. We have fair value gap here and up here. It can go up there and it would be very close to break even. Oh my. This is a break around the 1 minute? Is this a bullish? It could be a bullish break around the 1 minute, right? It could be a bullish break around the 1 minute. Come on, guys. You guys help me out. Let's see it here. 1 minute chart, euro. So this. This could be a bullish breaker if it goes above that, right? Now that's gonna give us some headache. I can see that now. Now the reason, which I'm not gonna take a long trade here because it has not taken out yesterday's low and it would be dangerous to enter the trade like that. We have another fair value gap here on the 1 minute, right there. Could tap into that. We already left this. Let's check the dollar index. What's it doing? Oh yeah, the dollar index is having some issues. Yeah. It's edging higher, so it's still good on the 5 minute. The 5 minute dollar index is still looking good. That can help us. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Almost back to break even. I do have dollar index here as well. Oh my god, it's terrible. I mean, the way it looks on MetaTrader, it's just terrible. It's too messy. So dollar index, come on. I'm gonna help dollar index. Look. Is this big enough? Should be big enough, right? There. That should help us out. By the way, let's check the other pairs. Okay, pound went into 24-ish. That's a psychological level. Gold is going lower. I think it's gonna take out this. Here is a good opportunity maybe to go short. You see? This can be a 5 minute order block. You mean the dollar index? This one? This? This could be a 5 minute order block. Could be. Euro dollar. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're right. This could be a 5 minute order block. If it is, I can move my stop a little bit lower. So this way, money-wise, this account is risking less than 0.5%. So it's good. The risk is good. The risk is good so far on this one. The force is strong on this one. That's how they say. What the? What the heck is going on? Oops. I started a video, alright. So the reason why I took this euro-dollar short again.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
I couldn't resist. Alright, hopefully... oh, someone... Marcus, thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Marcus. So, by the way, just a small thing here. No, nothing. Alright, never mind. I thought that, you know, maybe there was a short opportunity here on gold for a scalp trade, but nothing. So if someone wanted to go short on gold, take out yesterday, there was a small fair value gap there. Range is 20 pips almost. With a 1-to-1, yeah, possible. Okay, euro dollar is, of course, it's always a problematic to take out previous day lows or highs. We do expect some resistance. Otherwise the same go. Oh, look at that. So the pound, oh, basically the pound almost, it's not that clear. I mean, if the pound wants to take out yesterday's low, not too many opportunities to go short there. Gold, there's a short opportunity there, and euro wants to turn. I think we're gonna have a problem with euro maybe if it starts to wiggle here. If euro is going to turn long here with a valid setup, I'm not taking it. In fact, so this could be an order block. I agree. A 5-minute order block might help us to get below there. I think I could say that my stop loss is in a fairly good place, because if it wants to go higher than this swing there, then this trade is crept anyway. So I gave the wiggle room to this trade to hover around here. I cannot do anything else there. So that was, I mean, if someone wants to enter on a liquidity run on gold, this was an opportunity here on the 5-minute. I'm not entering, definitely not entering. In this condition, it's okay to touch FVG multiple times. Yeah, and by the way, if we go down, and for example, if I would leave this around break even, and then this would be the point where ICT would say, correct me if I'm wrong, and you can add more positions like pyramiding, which I'm not doing in this case. You can add more position here, and that's it. Like scale in to the position. Right now it's at optimal trade entry on the 1-minute. This is an optimal trade entry here. Someone wants to jump in for a scalp. This is an optimal trade entry. So you could add extra position if you can manage your risk or lower your risk. I'm not doing it. but yeah. I mean, this could have I mean, if it goes down, of course, then this could be a typical scale in scenario. If you go down to 1 minute, wait for optimal trade entry levels, enter again. You have clear sell side down below. You have the 5 minute order block. You know, you have some confirmations direction wise. And if this setup gives up, if it's not going to be successful, then definitely have to wait for possible long entries, because this target here, this 66, 67 level, in my opinion, is kind of significant. Even if it fails here, then it's gonna create a relative equal low here, which I would be nervous to go long without taking liquidity from this near from yesterday's low, right? All right, so this is the 5 minute again. This is gold. Wants to retrace again. We are basically around break even on euro. Okay, let's check the dollar index again. This magnet is just not enough. Hold on. Maybe this. Come on. Okay, maybe. Maybe this will help. Stop loss, yeah. We're technically 76, yeah. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I would be out at break even by now. So I'm curious what's it gonna do. I mean, if I would have left the trade now, originally this is my strategy, leaving it as it is. I still lowered my stop money wise. We always have reactions at extremists to give. Yeah. Strange trade, right? It is. The 5 minute fair value gap is still holding. We are still at the order block level. Almost reached yesterday's low. But yeah, it's a strange trade. I mean, yesterday low on this candle was 66.9. My TP is at 67.2. Let's put it here, 66.9. This is yesterday's low. It is a strange trade. It is. It was definitely like a low resistance liquidity run, which has turned into a sweat. Maybe that's why he doesn't trade Forex anymore. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. He talked about that. That index futures acting much better for these kind of levels. I mean, you can trust those price levels much better than Forex levels. Let's look at gold. But the same goes on here. Look at gold. It's not taking out this level. And also look at pound. All the forex pairs and the gold as well. It's just stuck here. You know, I don't know what they're waiting for. London is open. Look at dollar index. Dollar index is not doing as it should. I mean, dollar index is not doing its job. Although we could be in a bullish order block on dollar index as well. It could be a bullish order block right now. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, this one here, this range, this could be a bullish order block. Definitely an interesting trade. Now, instead of when someone is saying, what would Jesus do? We could ask ourselves, what would ICT say? What would ICT say right now? He would say, I know what he would say. He would say that if it trades around my stop loss level, basically above this fair value gap, and if it goes above this small bearish order block, there is a small, very small and minor order block. It's not significant right here. Then it's over. Then you have to cut the bait. So I think my stop loss is technically in order, which does not mean that if it takes me out, it's not going to turn around and go back down. But it definitely is a strange trade. If this candle gonna close above this swing, let me delete this fib. If this candle is gonna close above this swing point, then I have to consider cutting the trade. I have to consider cutting it. Because then it would mean that we are in a structure break. Now, the wick of the candle for me is not a structure break. It's not a clear structure break. So, but if we have a up close candle, then that's a problem for us. Although, since I already lowered my stop loss, I'm fine with the outcome. That's what Mark Douglas says as well. So, I'm fine with the outcome. As much as it looks like a good long opportunity, actually it's not. It's not a long opportunity on gold. Okay. Have no idea what these pairs are doing right now. On the 1 minute pound, we're still at an optimal trade entry if someone wants to go short. Of course, I'm not taking short here because that would be doubling my risk. But let me delete this here. So we are in the 5 minute fair value gap still. Inside the bearish order block. Come on, my chair is all over the place. All right. And let's check dollar index again. Still inside that bullish order block thing. But so far not looking good. Yeah. Not looking good. Doesn't really look like it wants to push higher right now. Gold, yeah, it's going down. Hey there, I'm not selling gold. I'm not selling it. No. I'm not selling it. I'm selling euro dollar, but I'm not selling gold. Although this area right here could be an entry for a short scalp right now. If someone entered in this fair value gap on the 5 minute, it could give you a 1-to-1 range to take out. This is yesterday's low. So, you know, I think if I would have entered, which I did not and I don't want to, my optimal entry would be here. TP would be 20. My stop loss would be somewhere. Where would my stop loss be? Hold on. So 20-ish would be 58.41. 58.40-ish. So there would my stop loss be if I would have entered a short position. So if someone wants to jump into a gold short, it's still a scalp trade here, partially based on ICT concept, to take out yesterday low, which is not this one. Low is 54.36. 36. Okay, that's yesterday's low right there. So that still can give you a 1-to-1 risk reward if you want to jump in. If anybody here is new, please help me out and drop a like on the stream. Thank you so much. And sub to the channel, because, you know, let's push it together. Thank you for everyone for being here, by the way. Same. Just finished with my coffee. So I'm not jumping into gold because I already have my risk. So, but for a 1-to-1, this is still all right. All right. Now the euro is giving us a hard time. Pound is edging higher. Let's check the 5 minute. No. No. Yeah. Euro is going to turn against us here. Oops, this is not what I wanted. The dollar index is the one which is betraying us right now. It doesn't really want to take out. I expected some resistance up here on dollar index, but doesn't really want to push strongly. Of course, we don't have any news drivers. I can check for news, but let's check for some news. Do we have some news? No news. Oh, hold on. Maybe we have. OACD. Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. That's the OECD, guys. And the OECD is the only major news this morning. Gave a statement. Fed funds rate seen peaking at 5.25 to 5.5%. We already knew that. ECB rates peaking at the third quarter, unchanged, 4.25. So nothing there. All right, guys, I think this is the end of the line on the euro trade. Yeah. Getting there. Oh my god. Now gold is interesting. Awful trade. I really feel the temptation to go short on gold because that's what my main focus was all morning. But if I risk 0.5% trade money wise, that would be 2 trades on. And if the dollar index gives in, then my gold trade is gonna kill us as well. So that's twice the risk, which I don't really want to take right now. Yeah, the euro is... we are in a very small and minor bearish order block. My stop is right above that. We're gonna get taken out most likely. The thing is that, yeah, the 15-minute candle closed, and this is not good news. This is not good news. We're gonna get stopped out here. Yeah, we're stopped. All right. And by the way, since this was my original 22, not sure if I want to do this, but money wise I'm trying to recover this. All right. I do want to see gold take out this level right there. Oh, sorry. This should have been my... Oh my god, my stop is not... My trade is not 1-to-1. Almost 1-to-1. Not perfect. Yeah, thank you. I mean... I was focusing on gold, but don't worry, this euro-dollar trade is quite alright. We're down minus, yeah, 1 loss and minus 45% for 9, sorry. Okay, let's journal it while we can. Let's journal it. What was the time on this one? Money wise, earlier this morning, that was just a small scalp trade. Money wise, I lost a little bit around 0.5% on this account. Still up 50,000 and almost $200. I mean almost $200 in the green. But this account was down to 48,000, so I don't really care about that. And this has been taken at 3 a.m. New York time. Yeah, I will. $3 a.m. New York. Euro dollar was a short. This was not a classic FVG, but this was a scalp trade. Hit the stop loss on the 5-minute. I forgot to put the... I know I saved this yesterday. Where are my charts? Alright, anyway, I'm gonna put the charts later on. So journal wise, I'm still struggling. Seems like I'm making the better trades off stream. By the way, despite the euro dollar trade, I do wanted to take out gold previous day low, because I was talking about this. I think it really needs to take out that sell side. I marked it as well, so I was focusing on this trade. Here you go. I was focusing on this sell side, right there. So I was really looking forward to take out this level and enter into some liquidity. That was my original thought as well. I just took on some extra trade with the euro, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. But also want to take me out as well. We do need some extra volume here. Okay, so on the 15 minute, by the way, it could be looking good for a possible long entry. Let me delete the arrows. But the problem is, and the reason which I would not take it, is because it didn't really take out that low, and it's so close, it's so significant that for me it's technically invalidating this long entry. Because this is the 15-minute chart on euro. If it closes like this, we would have this fair value gap still. Otherwise, it's not good for me. Originally, I do wanted to take out gold low. And I still think that if we have a structure shift on euro, I mean, now we have almost like a relative equal lows on euro. I think we can agree on that. And the algorithm always goes for the equal lows or equal highs much more than these rigid highs here. And ICT says so, that retail sees this as a double bottom, but he sees it as a target to attack. So if I see a structure shift to the downside on the euro, we might consider it entering again, because that would be awesome to take out these low levels there. Same goes for the pound, by the way. It was so close, but we need a structure shift. My trade is still running. Stop loss wasn't hit. Nice, 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 nice. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if we get another structure shift to the downside, it's still a valid short. I mean, it could be a new short opportunity if we count that this is a equal low here, you know. It can happen. So I'm gonna be checking the euro still. My original stop was up here, by the way, on the euro, up here somewhere. So I would be still in the trade, but I lowered my risk. But it was up here somewhere at around 87-ish. Just have to be patient, guys. Just have to be patient. So, because the focus is shifted here, I can give a second chance for the euro if it makes a valid structure shift. The pound is, I don't know. The thing is, let's check the dollar index again. Dollar index went out from that bullish order block. Still in this fair value gap. This is the 5 minute. Not sure if it's gonna be enough for it. This candle is, this is a 15 minute. If this candle would be closing inside this range, inside this imbalance, we might have a chance for dollar index to push higher. Have to wait. What's the distance for yesterday's low? 16 points, 16 pips, sorry. Could be happening. I would be still in the trade if I don't change my stop loss. Where was my entry level? My entry level was 0.6784. 0.6784. So let's check out the range here. 1 to 1. 11 pips. Yeah. I would still be in the euro short if I keep my original stop. Conclusion: stick with the rules. Stick with the rules. Now, I would say that, okay, this is the chance to re-enter, right? If I re-enter with 3.26 lots, which was my original, and the entry is 84 right now, and I exited at 86, well, almost, then I can redo my loss with the same trade, basically, money-wise. But I would be losing more because of commission and spread, everything. But if we see something which is valid to attack sell side again, then I might consider it. Yeah, but there's technically no news. What news? There's no news. Do we have news? No news. No, nothing. Italian retail sales. I don't think so. Nothing. Nothing on Italian retail sales. Although it can move the market. Never say never, right? Yeah, it's Italian retail sales. But nothing extra. This is basically nothing. Total. I mean, the Italian sales data, I don't think that is gonna affect the market too much, so let's just leave it at that. Maybe 2 or 3 pips here and there. I don't think so. I don't think it will. I'm kissing my mic here. Okay. News in 25 seconds. Christian, hey there, good to see you again, my man. Good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. I'm so happy that some regular visitors are here on the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. How's your day or morning or evening? How you doing? Oh, news are out, so nothing happened. Let's check the data. It's not moving anything, I guess. Nothing. Okay. Drop a like, Christian. Okay. There's a small interesting. There's a You're working right now. What kind of work you do, by the way? I'm interested. There's a void. Maybe it's repricing the pound. I don't care about the pound right now. What kind of work are you doing? Pimping. Oh, look at euro. Now, this is something that's interesting. Now, this is the 1 minute. And since it made a structure break, I might be giving this trade a second chance. I might gonna give a second chance to this trade. My original entry was down there. If this candle closes here and it retraces, no, we still have to wait a 1 more minute candle to confirm it. All right. Second chance, guys. Second chance. There. Second chance. Okay, I don't even want to watch this. Second chance entry on euro. And if I fail with these trades, I think that's it for the stream to the London session. So I'm over risking right now. Actually, my risk exposure is the same like yesterday London session. I reached the maximum exposure of 2%. So if we hit the stops, then I might just close it down and reassess for later on. Did you take a break? Yesterday I lost my fund. Oh man, come on, dude. You lost your funded account. What size was it? Was it 100k or 50k or? I'm sorry, dude. I guess what was the cause? Overtrading or some extra over leveraging? Now this account is still up above 50k, but the daily stop level for me if I go down to 49k, so little count 10k. Okay, so if I go down to 49k, then I'm done for today. Right now, where's my As you can see, the account balance is over 50k. It was down to 48k, by the way. 48. I managed to recoup it, but if it goes back to 49, I'm just going to stop it for today and think about what I've done. Yeah, you're from Romania. I know, you're from Romania. Yeah, I'm curious as well. Which city or which part? We're neighbors with Christian. We're neighbors. Pitesti. That's how they say it. Where is that? I'm gonna search for it. Ah, I see. It's not far from Bucharest. It's not far from Bucharest. You and me are 636 kilometers away from each other. So it's not undoable. Only 636 kilometers. It's not impossible. Yeah. Yeah, I know you told. So I should go there and visit as well. Oh my. Seems like gold is betraying me again, just as it did yesterday. It's a shame because I really thought that it's gonna take out that sell side. So our only hope will stay in with the euro for now. These liquidity runs, by the way, these are not my cup of tea nowadays. In the past 2 or 3 weeks, I was suffering more losses from these kind of setups. Unfortunate. Good morning, KRK Trading. Good morning. How are you? We're out from the gold trade. And let's journal it. We're out. When was this? Gold trade. Yeah, 345. All right. We're down more than 1% for today. So the last trade which we're covering is this one. If we lose this, then I'm done for the day. Okay. This is... Okay, 345. I don't know where my charts went. Gold. This should have been an attack on liquidity. Based on 5 minute? No. 8.85% down. Not good. Not good. Dollar index betraying us tremendously. Also the euro is playing some tricks. Gold seems to be having a mind of its own. Definitely. definitely having a mind of its own. The account is down 1% right now. So, yeah, not looking good. I pretty much married to the idea to take out yesterday's low, which is not a good idea right now. Oh yeah, let's update the month is terrible month, just terrible. 2 losses today. The third one is on its way. This month is just terrible month. Well, that's trading for you. I really don't know why gold behaved like this. It came down so strong, but still. Right now, this is a 1 hour chart on gold, and let's see the chart on pound as well. It was so close to, like, it made the relative equal low there. 15-minute chart. Not good. Guys, please drop a like. Let's push the stream. So it it almost made a new low, but then dollar index started to weaken, and that is causing us some trouble, definitely. Yeah, euro is gonna take me out. Account wise, we're down a little bit above 1%. Maybe this should be the time to close it manually. I reached my original stop loss, gave it a second chance, didn't really drop there. And so far it's going up, so I'm closing it manually, guys. That's it. Okay. Ah, man. Feels bad, man. Not gonna lie. No more trades. No more trades this session. We're down 6%. It's terrible. Does gold respect supply and demand? I can't really tell you right now. Not sure. I mean, I think it does. I mean, I take that back. I think it respects it. Let me log this trade. The account is at $49,400, 413, and as you can see, daily I went down to 2%, so that's my threshold on a 50k account. No more trades, 2%. And let's log this. It was almost a 1% trade. Let's see. It was 402. 402. Yeah, 402. 402 on London. What was it? It was euro. Sell. Oh, it was a scalp. I don't really care. Based on the 1 minute, this was didn't really turn out. Oh my god, it's terrible. Don't even want to look at it. It's terrible. Terrible. And look at the dollar index. The magnet didn't really help. I thought that it's gonna help, but it's not helping. It's pushing away, pushing it away. The magnet is pushing this away. Look at pound. Look at gold. Euro took out this buy side. Okay. And by the way, just saying that on the 15-minute chart, the euro, technically, it did a nice entry. Look at this. Fair value gap on the 15, stop here, almost at TP1, so... That's interesting. That's interesting. On the other hand, we are at a consolidation range on gold. So, yeah. No more trades here. No more trades. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be very, very honest. This is my worst losing streak this year. Whatever you think or say, this is my worst losing streak this year. I mean, I was ill and sick in January. I couldn't really trade, but November was the last time I suffered from this kind of losing streaks. I think it has to do something with the stream. I think mentally it has something, because on stream we are down 6%, but this account is only down overall. Let's see. Overall we are down a little bit over 1%. And that's because when I don't stream, I usually make better decisions. And that is something I have to think about. Since I stream on YouTube, my results have gotten worse. And it's something in my mind, some psychological stuff, which I don't really know how to deal with. I guess it's because, as I was talking about this, and ICT talks about this as well, if someone is streaming their trades, he or she wants to perform to the audience, because I love you guys that you are here and taking your time, but this is technically a struggle which I do want to deal with, because I see opportunity in live trading with you guys and with the community. But this is definitely putting an emotional pressure on choosing my trades and entering or not entering a trade. But don't worry, I'm not saying that I want to quit streaming or something. Definitely quite the opposite. I really hope I can deal with this. But I think I just have to do some reassessing in terms of rules and everything. This is overtrading basically what I'm doing. The euro trade was a good trade. It was a good trade and it was a good loss. So it was a good trade with a good loss. I take that trade anytime off stream. This was a good 5-minute liquidity run, which didn't work out, but I own it. The rest, the re-entering and the gold trade, was kind of a revenge trade, I must say. It's kind of a revenge trading. So I do have to think about those trades in the future. Most likely, some of the people who I follow and some pros are technically taking maybe one trade a day, or one trade every 2 days. So I admit that I do trade aggressively, especially on challenge accounts like this. But this losing streak is just too much. I'm just thinking out loud, you know, since I'm not pulling the trigger. Dollar index, oh my god, it looks terrible on the MetaTrader. Nothing there. It took out a little bit of buy side here, the euro. But we're still in daily discount, so let's see. Gold is in a 15-minute fair value gap. Could go lower. All right, I'm gonna try. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna trade on my personal account on live stream. Just curious, how much is the stop level from here? No, that's not. Okay. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna continue trading on my private account. Not gonna lie, I feel bad. I feel mentally stressed and down. I'm gonna come back most likely on New York session and see, and just wait and sit on the sidelines and see what happens. You see, dollar CAD. I'm not trading that. I'm not trading dollar CAD. So I'm gonna sit on the sidelines. But guys, I really appreciate that you are here. I really hope that you guys can drop in New York or tomorrow London session again. Thank you so much for the support. I know I will be coming out from this hole. But guys, KRK and Emmanuel, Rep, Ellen, thank you, Christian, for being here. And hope you guys come back in New York or tomorrow London. I feel bad right now. Mentally, I feel bad. I feel the pressure. So, yeah. Maybe a donation would cheer me up. No, yeah, really. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm definitely gonna go for a walk. Maybe go to the gym. I do have some stuff to take care of. But thank you so much for being here, and have a great day. And we're not giving up. We're pushing it. So guys, don't give up on me. And see you guys later on. All right. Cheers. Thanks for being here.